Living together, off camping. Off camping. Story by Olivier Dupin and illustrations by Sylvana Benahi. Is everyone packed? Heather asks her friend Ralph, Margot, and Claudia. Let's get going then. We're off to camp by the lake. We have picnics, evenings around the campfire, and night under canvas to look forward to. After a long hike, everyone is pleased to reach the lake. Ralph, the handyman of the group, sets about putting up the tents. Heather makes a fire. Claudia sits down and starts preparing dinner, and Margot... Where is Margot? She was right here just a minute ago, Heather says in confusion. Oh yes, where's that? asks Claudia. Right there, replies Heather, on top of the mattress you're sitting on. Claudia jumps up and, Phew! Thank you! gasps Margot, half suffocated. You need to watch where you're sitting, Claudia. Claudia is a pretty clumsy. This is not the first time she has sat on one of her friends. At nightfall, after a few stories around the campfire, everyone heads off to bed. They all have their own tents, except for Margot, who is so small she can squeeze in with Heather. As the sun's first rays peek through the trees, Claudia emerges from her tent, but she is so clumsy that she gets her feet caught up in Ralph's tent and then collapses on Heather's. The raccoon and the hedgehog race out in alarm. Oh, Claudia. Just look at the mess you've made, Claudia, scolds Ralph. You have even tipped over all the groceries. They all look down to find the remains of the food and empty wrappers on the ground. No, that wasn't me. I just destroyed the tents. Margot staggers out, visibly stunned, and squashed Margot. The group of friends are quick to forgive Claudia. That's what friends are for. So who did that then? Ralph asks. We have hardly anything left to eat. While the friends are cleaning up the mess, they hear a familiar voice. Is anybody there? Oh look, it's Gordon the goat. It's true that he lives around here. The wise old goat is known for his good advice. Gordon, can you help us who works out who's eaten all our supplies? I've always been something of a detective, says Gordon. At least I think I have. Gordon starts sniffing about the place, then lies down and promptly goes to sleep. When he wakes up, the friends ask him if he has found any clues. If you're lost, I'm afraid I can't help you, mutters the goat. I'm only here on holiday myself. Poor Gordon is no longer quite right in the head, but Heather has an idea. They need to set a trap. If the thief returns, there will be no escape. It is no sooner said than done, thanks to Ralph's practical skills. That night, everyone tries to keep their eyes open, but tiredness eventually overcomes them, and they fall asleep. At first light, Heather is the first up again. Leaving her tent, she discovers the thief trapped, swinging from a branch in a large sack. The rascal is sleeping like a log. When the hedgehog rouses her friends from their slumber, imagine their surprise to find... Good old Gordon! On waking, the goat does not even remember coming back to the camp. Why? Because Gordon sleepwalks. He is the one who ate all their food, in his sleep. Hello there, says Gordon with a yawn. Did the trap work? Yes, replied Heather, giggling. It worked perfectly. The end.